Hello, America. You and I have a rendezvous with destiny this November 2012. This election is all about liberty, nothing more, nothing less, and we're playing for keeps. In response to the call of President Kennedy's immortal words, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. America, this has been produced for you because I love liberty and I love you and I don't want to lose you. My name is Renee. I am a concerned private citizen journalist exercising my right to free speech. The documentary you are about to see chronicles the true life experiences of two brave women, Tina and Marlise, who grew up during World War II. Both Tina and Marlise lived in very different forms of government than we have here in America. Government systems without any liberty, riddled with poverty and fear. I asked to interview them, and they graciously agreed to tell their stories to the American people at this time for the sake of retaining our constitutional liberties. Tina lived under Joseph Stalin's reign in Russia, became a refugee during World War II, spent time in occupied Poland, and ended up in Hitler's Nazi Germany. Marlise and her family became trapped in Hitler's Germany during World War II. Talking to these sages is like traveling into the pages of history in one of the most significant time periods of the 20th century, and a time when tyranny had stolen Europe and was on the move. Tina and Marlise were right in the middle of that time period. These women carry embedded within them the wisdom that can help America at this very critical time in the history of our nation to understand what can happen to a nation when free people lose their liberties. Toward the end of the documentary, you will hear their wisdom and advice regarding the health care bill. Every American needs to tune into this segment. Your life and your family's lives may depend upon it. Tina and Marlise have deep concern that our liberties are vanishing right before our eyes. So do I. If anyone knows what it's like to live under poverty and tyranny, it is them. Before we see their interviews, I want to share with you my unique life experience that helped reinforce for me the special role America has in the world. In 2009, I had the great privilege to attend President Clinton's Global Initiative meeting held in New York City. This is a nonpartisan meeting, and all politics are checked at the door. I had a front row seat in the room with world leaders and heads of state. I also had the high honor to hear two presidents speak, President Clinton and President Obama. As I surveyed the room, I came to understand within the very core of my being that America, young country that we are relative to the rest of the world, must always stand and maintain our liberties that were granted us by our founders and our Constitution. If America does not stand for freedom, the rest of the world doesn't stand a chance at tasting it. America, don't be afraid to hear what you hear. Don't be afraid to see what you see, because there is no fear in truth.